The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson. It is the rookie Ryan Fitzgerald who gets this started. Off we go in the rain here at Lambeau Field. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. 5, 6, ready. Go play action with Love. Flush to his right. Now he'll run.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the line.
At the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. On the move left. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll go into a slide here. Going to mark him just a little short of the first down.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the first down.
He'll run again.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Love. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go and the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. 10 black.
Here's Young now to throw right away. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. He's close to a first down. To gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. You did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one. They were able to make the completion.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
you see the frustration of the defender. Did you see him get off the quarterback? He's like, man, hold that ball for one tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. And you can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to it.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal.
First down. First and goal.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
Right, 60.
4 yards. And second down and goal.
Drill, 52. Ready.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. Forced out left. Taking off.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. He picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
Line of scrimmage with 3. Third and goal.
Come on, 38. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Young. This one is caught in the end zone for a touchdown for now. There's a penalty flag back in the backfield.
Ready up.
Third and goal.
10 cycles. Yellow, 22. Cut.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on fourth and goal.
Brings up fourth down and goal.
On fourth down, on comes Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. This about as short as you can get. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Panthers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
You say.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. J.C. Horn coming in from his quarterback spot to make the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Ready.
Second and 7.
Let's go. Ready.
On play action, Love. Headed left, buying time. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it 3rd and 9 to begin.
22 needle.
From the gun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Back complete to Jacobs. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He finds Caden Reed for the grab. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
19-yard line.
Striker, 3-3. Set, ready.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And the Packers are going to have first and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground,
and he will score! Running low. Touchdown, Packers. His second rushing touchdown of the year. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, break. Drill, 52. Ready. 33, yellow, ready.
On first and 10, here's Young. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. To the ground. It's incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Fight, 97, set, ready.
Back to throw, Young. To set up the screen here to Hubbard. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the
McMillan, the man in motion.
Yellow, set.
Young to throw on first and 10. Rolling right. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. And he will be taken down, but there is a penalty flag down. A silly penalty may erase the turnover. Here's first and 10.
12, 10, 38. Hut.
There's a handoff to Hubbard. Open space to the 35. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards on that play. It's a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
22 needle. Here we go. 52 Bradford.
Another run here with Hubbard. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. I imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And they would get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball. More bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment. Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Let's go. 50, green, ready.
It's the quarterback with the sweep, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Bryce Young, touchdown, Panthers.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
His kick is good. Makes the score Panthers 10, Packers 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off fourth down.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Fight, 97. Ready.
Love to throw it on first down. This one is caught by Reed. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
Second and 6.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
Set, ready.
Here's Love. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Horn now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's set.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. Down the sideline, past the 40. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of
A big one there to start the second half. That gains an even 60 yards.
a gain of 60 yards. And the Panthers first down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. They'll go again with Hubbard. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Okay, break. 52 blaster. Here,
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Throw on the run is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
ready. Close, 10. Come on, set. 10 black, set.
Throwing is Young. That was incomplete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers will extend their third quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. So, from the 37, here's second and 9. Now, faking the give. Love going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a first down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. He takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the gun, here comes Jacobs. Down the sideline to the 20. And he's in! Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is first touchdown this year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about, and they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Ready.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
That's good for our
Check
Panthers.
you.
First down.
560.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
On the ready.
From the 43, here's second and 3.
At the 43-yard line.
Now Hubbard, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here we go.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That wasn't. Falls incomplete. Tenero McMillan was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Ready, ready. Green Jack, 60 red.
On fourth down, Young. That's taken in, and he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter, they convert on fourth down.
First down, Panthers.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste. And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so In this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Shotgun snap, and they'll run. Here's Hubbard. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it from no gain yet again. And now it's third down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Got it.
Big play coming up. This is third down.
Ready.
To throw is Young. Moving to his right. He's going to let this one go deep. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And this one running out of steam. Not enough leg to get there. No good. And the deficit will stay right where it is.
Drill. 10 cycles. Let's hut.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll try to keep his footing. Manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Now Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
50 Fury.
Back to throw is Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. It is 2nd and 9. Throwing is Love. The throw taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
That's incomplete. Derry Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. This is 1st and 10.
17.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And he'll be dropped down just shy of midfield. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Hubbard. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Oh,
pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Trouble. 22 needles. Ready.
Running is Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. He's nothing more. The Panthers will take their first timeout. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Watch out, man.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. We'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. This is 3rd and 6.
97. Cut.
Here's Love. Forced to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Really nice coverage there defensively. And here you find yourself in a one-score game. Like, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away. Snap it again.
He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's going to get there. He's got the 1st down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chains. Forced out wide. He runs with it. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So, it's a win for the Packers. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.